Morning, loves. Hello, my dears. What a very tender and important time we're living in. It's one in which we're talking so much about the nature of justice and what it means for us to bring our full personhood, our race, our gender, our all aspects of our humanity into the structures that are meant to bear our weight. And when those structures fail, or when people fail, we use the word trauma a lot. And so we thought maybe at the Everything Happens Project that the pandemic would be a really good time to talk about how do you know if something is traumatizing or if it's just really upsetting? And can people go through the exact same experience and not one experience trauma and the other not? What about if it happens to a kid or if it happens to an adult? So we reached out to the man who wrote the kind of seminal text on trauma studies, the book called The Body Keeps the Score. His name is Dr. Bessel Kolk, and he began working with Vietnam vets in the 70s. And just keep in mind, we've had a really slow but evolving understanding of what it means for someone to not just experience something sad, but to have sort of a part of their identity lodged there in the past, stuck, and in a way that interrupts the present. So we taped it a few months ago, but now it's coming out now in a time in which we need more and more precision and use of the word trauma. So not everything is a trauma, but I just found the conversation really helpful and refreshing in giving more language and categories around what gets us stuck and what might be able to get us unstuck. So if you're someone who has really wondered if you have experienced trauma, or if you feel traumatized, like if those words apply to you. I know I struggled a lot with whether cancer, for example, was traumatizing as it happened as a series of events and not a single event. I needed more words. So I hope you really enjoy the episode. It's just such a helpful conversation. And also just on the point of language for how we need words, there's a bit at the end of the episode about why sometimes when we go through something awful, we genuinely lack language. And there's a fun little scientific reason for that. Not fun scientific reason for that. So, all right, my darlings, I hope you enjoy it. Have a beautiful, terrible day.